Yutterh signing on here. Welcome to Mad Games Tycoon 2 Let's Play. Using legendary difficulty and the realistic game mod. Just like to reiterate that the realistic game mod is a mod that adds realistic game names. It adds dev names, publisher names, game names, console names. It adds a lot of stuff and makes it a lot more immersive. It's pretty awesome, definitely a pretty awesome mod, and I love it. I wouldn't be able to play this without it. It just adds too much for me, in my opinion. Oh yeah, that's right. First things first, gotta get ready for the next building. So we don't need scientists. Game tester is gonna have to take you. Take you. I don't like these guys. These guys are expensive. And they don't really add too much to the game testing thing. This guy's 3,037, and he's less than these guys. This guy's 1,350, and he's less than these guys. These two freaking suck. And I'll get some more by the end of the year anyways, by the time I'm ready to open that up. Yeah, we don't need any more. Well, actually, this is a pretty decent scientist. Maybe. But I don't need another scientist for a long time. Office worker, perfect. Gonna need this guy. I'll open up the new office. Sound artist, too expensive. 4,000. Ugh. Let's see. And then no one with what I need. This guy I would like. These 4,000. I really like the talented because then they can get up to 39 pretty quickly. I don't have to keep them in purgatory forever. Alright, we'll go with what we got. Show me what you got. So, I have been debating, like really hard debating whether or not I should start a new Let's Play or not, and just kind of abandon this one. Well, I wasn't going to abandon it right away. I was going to wait till I got a little bit further, at least to the 4th building. But there's been a lot of different stuff that's been going on. For example, like I mentioned before, the genre features. That's completely new. Everything's done? Okay, cool. Game's done. The genre features have red light, green light stuff going on. So if a feature is not great for the genre, it'll hold on, before I get back to that task. I'm terrible at multitasking. We need to get our exclusive contract, Taito. I like using Taito because they got 4 stars, and you get $10 for the payment. Where we were using Data East, which same payment, but that's 3 stars. If you want a better 3-star person, I would definitely go with Sunsoft, but they come around right before strategy games do. So for your first one, you're probably not going to be able to get Sunsoft, and then for the second one, you can probably try and get contracts for both, like when you do the B games and stuff like that, and build up relations with them, the hearts, and then probably compare them. But Sunsoft will be $11 and Taito is going to be $10. So I mean, do you want that extra dollar or do you want that extra star? That's the main thing that you're going to be going for. 83%, not bad, especially with the new update. So the new update added a lot of different game design stuff to it. It's instead of only having 5 things and you go back and forth between more visuals over gameplay and stuff like that, it's way different now. Way different. Brand new game basically. Might as well be a sequel to the first one. I'm stupid for that. I'm definitely gonna have to show you what I mean. But first, I gotta finish this game. I gotta make sure it's gonna be making me money. Oh, gotta wait for that. Come on, hurry up, scientists. There you go. There we go, development cost. I always prefer that. And then you can go back to your simulation. But I do like the new design of in making games. The only thing that sucks is having an older game, because then all your games are gonna have to basically be redone, because all the stuff just goes to the middle now. So like my normal game where I'm in 1990 and 1992, somewhere around there, it basically got derailed because of that. Because now I had all these established games that I had, that's where 90% are now in their 80s, and I had to start all the way over and try to get them back. And then when you have all these crazy development cycles and stuff like that, it just isn't that easy to get them back. Actually, we'll probably just go with all. And I'll explain why when I get to the game design section. Actually, puzzle, right? Yep. And I go to skill. I'm an idiot. And then leave that on, put that on, get rid of you. Alright, and see, there's the new thing. So, with this update, this is now a 40-point system. So, if you go over here, double everything up, you go -40. You can't go negative. So, everything has to be balanced out. It's kind of similar to the design priority chart, except it has 8 sections. And then you got the design direction, which is casual game, core gamer, which I think is really cool, and that makes a lot more sense. And then you got non-violent, explicit content. If you want to make your erotic games, you go over there. If you want to make some super gory horror, hey, Mortal Kombat, that would probably put that up over there too. And then you got difficulty. And then these are, luckily the design priorities are basically the same. And I already remember puzzle, 50, 10, 10, 30. Let's go to any puzzle, see. So that isn't too bad, but I really like this. This is definitely way better than what it was before. And then this, you get red light, green light. Red light, yellow light, green light. If it's a red light, the feature doesn't match the genre. If it's a green light, the feature is a critical success, and you get even more points. And then, of course, yellow just stays yellow. But this really helps out with designing specific games, and when you do genres and things like that. This way, everything just doesn't feel the same. Like will support, when I get the will support unlocked, that basically doesn't work with anything but racing games, which makes a lot of sense, in my opinion. But then that's just a feature that you research that you're probably never going to use, so you can probably honestly skip that if you really want to. And you don't have to add it in and things like that, which I think is pretty cool. And it just makes everything a lot better, which also is one of the reasons why I want to restart, because I really want to use that feature. Because games like adventure games, they don't use a lot of, at the beginning, they don't use a lot. A lot of stuff is red, which is perfect, because that means it's going to be extremely cheap to make. And then when you get up to this part, if you have 6 things that are in the red, then your adventure game doesn't need to be B+, and you can just switch it down over to B, making it a cheaper game overall. And same with like some other games that require that. You can just, instead of having 16, maybe they have 12 things that are yellow or green or whatever. Then you can just get rid of 2 yellows, and then boom, you got a B game. And make it a little bit cheaper, a little bit less expensive to make, and things like that. So it just adds a lot of different strategy and ways that you can go about making the game, and playing the game. And it's just, personally, it's very amazing, and I'm so glad the developer decided to go for that. And we need to keep an eye on this, because we need to get people, because I screwed up and waited too long to buy some people. Because there's supposed to be a couple of good programmers up in here. And I took too long. I guess they disappeared after the first week. Oh, what I mean by that is, well, so this is my 4th time making this video. So the first time I screwed up, and I accidentally alt-tabbed instead of opening with the menu because I felt the music was too loud. So I decided to change the music in the middle of the game. I alt-tabbed. It stopped the recording of the video. I didn't realize it. I thought I was gonna just show my my desktop, and I was gonna be like, oh well, whatever. I have nothing important on there anyways. People just get a little sneak peek. And it stopped the recording, and then I finished the video, and I was in a pretty good spot, and it just killed it for me, man. Because I had to redo like another quarter, and I didn't save like at the 6-minute mark. Because you see me, I just do the whole video. I don't save in between, because that's why I don't cheat or anything like that, because I will want to. So the first one I screwed up with that. The second one I screwed up making an A game, and since I didn't screw it up the first time, I was like, you know what? Screw that. I'm gonna start over. So I started over. I did good, and then I forgot to hire a bunch of people until like month 10, and then I was like, oh my god, I know what, I'm just gonna start over again. Already started once, might as well do it again. So my thing when I make engines, because I'm sure some people watch it, some people will just watch the latest episodes. The reason why I'm putting this up to $14 because when I make my engine, when I only have one feature, I have it at $2,000. Every feature I add in another $2,000. That's what this little 6 thing is for. So when I get 2D line graphics, it just starts at 2,000. And then for every one of these, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. So that's 2,004, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And I just add it up. That's just my own personal thing. And I keep the profit sharing at 5%. And then slowly increase it until I get more stuff. It's just a personal effect that I do. I mean, you can do that however you feel you want to. If you want to do it at $1,000 or whatever, or if you just want to toss it up immediately to 10,000, I mean, you're more than welcome to do that. I get marketing. I get that ready. Hopefully, I got another game in the commission, another A game. No more A games. Should I make one more game here? You know what? I am going to make one more game. I'm going to make one more game just to make sure I have enough when I go to the next building. Because I am a scaredy cat. Scaredy cat. Data Jack 3, Elemental 3. What should I make? Lost Orbs, Time Cop, Warzone. Oh, this is going by name. Release date. I guess I'll just do Elemental 3. Or 4. Doesn't really matter. Oh. I want to go by market share. Is there anything else in here that I want? Nope. So yeah, just to reiterate with the realistic game, I got the Creative Vision, ZX Spectrum, and all that other stuff, and all the awesome realistic images. Always got to reiterate that because this mod is purely awesome. Oh, look at that. I already got level design and game depth. We're not going to have to worry about fan letters with this too much. At least 2 options out of out of 11 are good to go, you know. Oh, and I forgot. I'm gonna start trying to add descriptions to my games. Cause I want to show you all what the immersion looks like and the flavor, and then coming up with game designs and things like that. It's pretty fun. It's better than just like showing people just a gameplay. It's like, oh, you just do this and this and this and that. I feel it's kind of boring. I feel adding the descriptions and coming up with them is a little bit more funner. If you all want to add in like some descriptions for your games when I describe it, just let me know, and I'll add that stuff in there if you come up with a good idea, and we'll just make games together. I think that's definitely the best way to go about this. And also, be sure to let me know if you think I should start over. If you think I should start over at sometime after I get to the 3rd building, or if I start over after I get to the 4th. I mean, it's still not going to be till like 1990 if I move into the 4th building. So, I mean, there's still going to be a few videos in this game series. It's not just going to be one and done and then just be like, oh, sorry guys, starting over, haha. But there's just been so many changes that I feel a start over is required a little earlier. Then I'll just do it all over again. Unfortunately. Let's get training room out of here. Oh, okay, yeah. These guys are still waiting. Oh, yeah. I forgot again. Ooh, good office worker. How many office workers do I have now? I think I got what I need. Perfect sound artist. Alright, got a couple of game designers. That's good. Ooh, graphic artist. Too bad you're super expensive. I'm getting all these guys because I'm about to go to the next building. So I'm just getting them ready for when I do. Oh, that's good. Graphics artist too. Okay. I guess if I need to get rid of someone, I will. Alright, finish development. Alright, got that going. Yeah, we're just gonna go this route. Just make it cheap. Or it could go this route. Nah, we'll go this route. Actually, I don't even need that. Screw that. Oh, gotta sneeze. I'm allergic to you guys. Yeah, man. Expansion, because I'm boring. Maybe I'll also get back into making those a little bit more flavorful too, instead of just generic. Alright. Not exactly what I wanted. This medieval. Perfect. Alright, we got that going now. Let's update stuff. Hopefully everything will sell perfectly fine. Oh, look, Ignis Medieval popped up. Alright. Ooh, got a bunch of A games. Awesome. Got lucky. Last couple times I only had one A game, so this will really make things a lot easier. Ooh, 45%. Ooh. I think I make 50. I think I can do 50. Robots and wizards. Or gods and wizards. I think that sounds better. Yeah, we'll keep that at all. Is this puzzle? I don't know. I'm scared to do just puzzle. We'll toss everything on. Should give me 50. But you know what? I'm just gonna go that route. Spend a little extra. Ensure that I get it. We got that. Yep. Just double checking. I don't care for sports. Alright, so after we do this one and one more, I'll have enough to go to the next building. Let's see, anything else? Oh, no one. I'll toss this guy and then get rid of everyone else. Maybe I'll do it after this. Since we got a couple of A games to sustain us, we shouldn't be in the negative too long. Whew, got 59. Alright. Oh, wish me luck. I might be doing this a little too early. Alright. So, here's my little strategy for building this. So after you get these guys up, you're just going to move all of these things over here. This is the way. So I had multiple ways that I did this room, and there's none that are really perfect. It really just depends on how you want it to be done. But as long as you can get 16 desks in here, that's all that matters. I actually screwed up. You go this way. There you go. Yeah. There's some ways I made it look super ugly. Some of them were before all the awards that you can get from the awards thing. So it just wasn't optimally designed. So if we got 12, 12, and then just gotta make something in the middle. Design it like that. Boom, boom. I have to go all the way around the long way. Then that does give us a nice little shelf space, basically. I'll delete these. Look, Ma, no hands. Alright. And then we'll put these guys right there. I don't like them right here because it looks like it's like blocking it, but I mean, what other choice do I have? I mean, I guess not putting them in there, but they have to be in there. See, and then this looks like it's like blocking the center. No, I don't like it. Oh, sir, I don't like it. Take the heaters from here. those in the way. Delete that. Alright. And that's good. And that's good. And you actually don't need more than one trophy per room. So once you get these things, look how much it covers. Just one trophy covers almost everything. Putting 2 trophies is overkill. But I just do it because I like to put all my trophies in my game development room. And I don't really need these anymore. I can probably move this stuff temporarily to the hallway. Except for this thing. Move it there temporarily. Along with you. Goodbye, room. Move you back. Alright. There. Delete this. Stretch you out. Come on, stretches! As my grandma would say every time I was a kid and I had a stretch, she'd go, "Oh, stretches, stretches!" I love my grandma. She is a very, very awesome lady. Oh yeah, we had some new cabinet updates. I guess it's these guys? Small cupboard. There's supposed to be a couple of updates. I mean, we got the graphics award update. There's supposed to be some new carpets. Ooh. That's awesome. Yes, please. I don't care how expensive you are there. Wow. That is the coolest carpet ever. Nice. I just realized in my last videos, I forgot to add heaters on these guys. Oh man, I'm so glad it took me 4 videos, because otherwise they would have been heaterless this whole time and I would not have noticed at all. Alright, need to get everyone out that's not office worker or music. So best way to do that, select all, deselect your music people, and then move. See? Look how easy that was. Strategies, my friends, strategies. Training room. Put that here. Because I don't like, actually, we'll wait. I believe this goes here. This goes by the door. Oh. Alright. Now I'm pretty sure it's these, yeah, because then you have the cabinets and you have these. I'm sure that's a couple of different ones, but I'm just doing some filing cabinets. Leaving that little teeny bit of space for the heaters, and then this has that, and it has heat. There you go. And that's my little training rooms. Right. And now we need to get to Graphics Studio. I'm going to move this down here. And we need Quality Assurance Studio. Then we need a lounge. Then toilets. Boom. Went as fast as I can. trash can, medical cabinet. Then our UFO poster over the trash can, signature, Yutterh H style. That's how you know Yutterh H designed your building. You put a UFO poster over your trash can for you. I wonder if I can move this over here. Oh yeah, that's right. Trash cans goes there. Right. Okay. Boom. We'll put the crappy one in the tight corner. Yeah, I like that one. That's why it's actually out of the way of things. Alright, so that's done. Okay, QA. Since it's right here, might as well. So this is kind of the only one, the development room is the only one that I don't have a specific strategy for. Because there's just a lot of ways you can go about it. Even then, I'm just not even happy with this style, and I could change it and stuff like that, but I think I'm just gonna leave it where it is, just for time constraint purposes mainly. I don't want to have to bore you guys with me going through every single idea that I have. Boom, 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 boom. This is one thing that I do like about, what? They didn't have a coffee thing? Oh my god. This is one thing that I really like about, Mad Games Tycoon is the office designing and stuff like that. It's really... I know it's silly, but it's fun. I enjoy it. And it's simple, yet creative, because you have to get ideas on how to move everything around. Things like that. I think it's perfectly balanced in my opinion. A lot of people don't like it because they feel the snapping restricts desks. They don't like the crowded feature that happens if you have too many people in one room. But I think it's all perfectly good and makes it so you have to actually think about the room you're designing and not just toss everything in there. And if you want to get crazy with it and do all kinds of crazy designs, I mean, you can. There's nothing stopping you. I'd try to go for maximum performance over design, but I do also have to have some design. I can't just push everyone into an office cubicle, basically. I have to have at least something for them. Actually, I could probably put a lamp. Because I like lamps. Lamps. Actually, get rid of that. Make a lamp there too. You get an upgraded lamp. We're all getting upgraded stuff. You get an upgraded lamp. We all get upgraded stuff. Alright. Oh yeah. So apparently this was a bug. The thing was labeled graphics statue, but it was actually for the music. So it's what of. Oh yeah, that's right. Now we gotta get the graphics people over. Come on. Come on. Let's get it on, little doggy. Got a moving to do. Move it, move it, move it. I like to move it. Move it, move it, move it. I'm pretty sure I just butchered that. 100,000% sure. I just got tortured. I just heard that song. I like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. There you go. My brain finally caught up with what I was doing. Way to go, brain. Nice clutch. Oh, I almost forgot the picture on the wall. I was forgetting something. Let's do this one first. Game testing. Select all. Accept actual game testers. Alright. Ah. Brain. Alright. Oh yeah. Forgot some stuff over here in Graphic Studio. We need audio electric. And then our lamps. Alright. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I have that in the center. I can move this up here. Nice. And replace the plants with these. Awesome. Genius. Alright, so that. Now we just need a marketing. I really like the update to marketing from the first one, which now that actually it was from, well, not in my Let's Play, but like at the beginning in the early access, where it's just basically the marketing from the first game, and then they updated it. And what an update. Well, it's a small feature, but it's still huge in the long run because I can update or I can give hype to things at a very small cost without having to put in millions of dollars into it. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I forgot the lamp. Genie in the lamp. Alright. All my floater people, come here. Marketing. Woo! I knew I hired one too many. Damn. Yep. Okay, sort through these guys real quick. Research, fine. Oh, you're definitely okay. Perfect. Perfect. How cheap are you? What's your price? $3,000? No. You're fired. Sorry, buddy. Alright, you're cheap. You're cheap. I can use both of you. Actually, toss you guys in there, and I'm going to start training Or yep, gonna start training that guy. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Let's see. Actual research, yeah. Okay. Nice, nice. She'll just leave that at all, since I don't know anymore. Oh, you know what? I did forget something. I forgot the hallway. Haha, I knew I was going to forget something. But yeah, so that's basically the way I set up the third building and how I upgrade everything. Already got that up. Let's see. Where is it? There you are. And then, of course, the plants until I get upgrades with these guys. Yeah. So we got everything has good likability in there. Oh, except for you guys. Oh, I forgot. Haha, good thing I double checked. And I've been like, why don't these guys like my place? Look at that. That's a nice little cub. Get marketing research. So, yeah, so everything has what it needs. Everything has likability in there. Everything has heating. Oh, you guys need some plants over here. Ooh, the Commodore 64. Awesome. Well, yeah, so that's what my design looks like when I move up to the next building and then just go based off of that. So now we have a double QA, double graphics, double music, and then just slowly start hiring those people for that. We got the offices up and running, and everything's good to go. We got some A games coming along to help boost. So we're negative a little bit. This is going away in 15 weeks. Yeah, definitely not going to be able to get another game out before that. But we're going to have to start getting a lot of games out as soon as possible. Wow. Nice. Look at that. And we're back in the positive already, and we didn't have to borrow nothing. So as much as I want to make another game, we do have to get these up so we can get our money back, especially since we just bought a new building. And the first one that I did was actually really, really good because I didn't do all these A games. I made some games, and I still came back in the positive, and I hate making mistakes sometimes, especially costly mistakes like that. And then there's probably things I said that I forgot I said. Oh well, c'est la vie. Oh, should I put all those on? Yeah, we're going to put all those on. Should be able to make 30%, no problem. Some research going. Oh. Whoops. I should have done that before I did that game. I'll just wait. Customer support done. Marketing. What's going to be the next thing? Is going to be puzzle. Ooh, adventure. Alright, so we'll start making puzzle game after this. See, that's another thing with marketing. You're able to see what's coming, what's up and coming. Oh yeah, we can do this. Let's do elemental. Actually, yeah, let's do kingdoms medieval. Let's get some demo stuff going. I want to go by release date. Alright, did it make it? Okay, good. I actually got scared. I always get scared when making those. And then we got a bunch of other A games, but we got money now to make things. So you don't want to do production, that's for sure. Oh, not worried about topics. I want to get some marketing research. Get some of this in here. And make sure to end those. Then we are going for puzzle. We need to upgrade that. %. What the hell? Oh, I probably did that a long time ago. And then decided I didn't want to do that anymore. Just got a bunch of cheap hype for all those games. Get them selling a little bit more. Alright, time to go with the sequel. Wish I could see all the game concepts. Actually, bear with me for a second. I forgot there is a thing I can do. Where is it? Is it in here? Archive. Game analysis. Actually, game concepts. Just get rid of anything that's not... my main games. This will help clean things up. Actually, I probably could have been doing this whole time, but I forget it exists, honestly. Alright, so we got Cyberpunk Worms. Oh, I was actually making good expansion packs before I got lazy. Okay, so I got fantasy and I got cyberpunk. Gotcha. What is this? Doesn't tell me. Probably time travel. Okay, so now we got some ideas of what Worms games I've already made. Oh yeah. Anyone good? Office worker, game designer, game designer. Garbage, all you garbage. Okay, well that inspired, oh my god, I hate my life. Well, that inspired me to make sure when I do my expansions I come up with something reasonable. So we're going to do, we got Worms Cyberpunk. We're going to do Worms in space. We're going for one of my favorite systems ever, the Commodore 64. So I first started playing games, I was probably 2. I'm not gonna lie, I was probably 2. I used to play things on the Amiga 500, Commodore 64, and the Atari 2600. Those were my first game systems. I really couldn't tell you which one I started playing on first. I would have to assume it was the Commodore 64. So I do remember those giant floppy things before the hard disks on the Amiga. But it's also possible I played the Atari 2600, played something like Pac-Man or something like that. But on the Commodore 64, there's this one game that my favorite game was Hot Wheels. Believe it or not, I had a Hot Wheels game back then, and it was actually pretty good. So you would go to the store. You'd go to basically the lot to buy cars and stuff like that. You look at all the crazy cars you can. After you get that, then you'll be able to change stuff like that. The muffler. I think you can do some stuff to the engines. You can add spoilers on there. You can change colors for what colors they did have for that time period. I mean, there wasn't a lot, honestly. I mean, what do you expect? Let's see, 39 and 39. Yeah, get that going. I have some research people. Oh yeah, I'll put them in there. Okay, cool. And so after you design your car and stuff like that, you take it out for a ride. And then you go around town, you go on freeways and stuff like that. And some things were like little cutscenes. And it was actually really pretty cool and very well put together. And then you can go to the shop, get a tune-up, things like that. Go through a car wash. That was always cool to see. Worms in space, special marketing. I'll show you some of the cool stuff that you can do with this now. Alright, I'll wait for it to... Okay, so now it's 100% completed. So then we're going to go to release date. Now why is this on the... Oh, it's still in development, that's why. Alright, so we're going to release a beta demo. And that's going to increase some of the hype. But you have to wait a week, so it's going to take a week. So at the end of the week, then you'll get the update for that, and then press release. And you're going to have to wait a week for this too. So even if the press release was finished before the special marketing went into play, you still have to wait another week for that. Look at that, already 53%. 53, nice. 3%, nice. And so back to the Hot Wheels. So after you cruise around town and stuff like that, sure, why not? After you cruise around town and things like that, you can also go to a destruction derby, which was fun. I would always get my car wrecked. Then you had to go and take it to the mechanic and get it repaired. Or you just go and buy a new car from the lot. I mean, it was pretty cool. And then you also could go do a fire station thing, try to take out fires from different buildings. You would have to drive around the town looking for the fire and things like that. It was, for the time, it was pretty well put together. And I honestly would consider it probably a pretty big game, not gonna lie. I make that too early, 2 weeks too early. That's cool. It's gonna get cells at the end of those 2 weeks. Oh man, I never finished upgrading that. Ooh, that ain't good. You need to make me my game reports. So since we're done with that, we're going to get me, them. Actually, you know what? Oh, you're a graphics artist. I didn't realize I had you in there. I'll take you. So, yeah, we'll take you. You guys are going to get some game design training. You guys are going to be doing a bunch of updates. Oh, actually, yeah, we need to get that expansion out. Worms in space. New frontier. Since I was inspired that my old games, I actually wasn't lazy about it. Oh yeah. Look at new copy protection. So I gotta make sure I get that going. Now you can stop doing that. When the space is out, we can publish a demo. Give it even more hype. Nice. What? I didn't get Game of the Year? No. How? Oh, it wasn't 90% game. Man, that sucks. Oh well. I mean, what can you expect? There's nothing I could have done. Dang, that's terrible. I really like those Game of the Years. Oh, that's this expansion pack. Oh, well, now I got some stuff to add to my corridor. Ooh, best graphics. I really don't know where I'm gonna. Oh, that's fine. Soundtrack. Got a bunch of space in there. And development. Get rid of a plant in here. Nice. Oh. Really wanted that Game of the Year, but it's fine. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh yeah, gotta search for job market, graphic artist. My God. That's gonna be a mistake. I can feel it. Even though I really do want to. I gotta control myself. Well, I don't know, we're making millions of dollars, but that's only because of the A games. I don't know if we can support him. This is gonna be what, 100,000? 130, actually more than 130,000. It's gonna be like 100 and wow, yeah, because that times that by 2, that's 26, and then this is gonna be 130,000 times 10 plus 26, so yeah, like 156,000 a year. Compared to like someone even with high salary, like let's go with this 4,000 guy. What's 4 times 12? I don't know off the top of my head. 48. So that's 48,000. So that's 100,000 more than one guy. This is why I don't like these guys. They're just way too expensive. There's just no way possible I can do that. And that's basically it. Alright. Oh yeah, updates. Got updates to do on Worms in Space. And then I got updates to do on Elemental, since I only did one update on those, which I feel really bad about. Worms in Space is my hot seller right now. Look at that, just skyrocketed. And we got the marketing. Alright, Elemental. Nah, we'll just do that. No, we'll do the 5 stack. Since it's been super late since I got it. Want to do anything? Nope. Nice. Alright, special marketing. Oh, I could have done the special marketing for Frontier also. I failed you guys. I failed. Alright. And the end of the year is approaching. We got one more week left. Let's see. I think Hasbro was the one that was newest. I'm gonna go with this guy. Wizards. Oh, skill games do not like gods. Interesting. Nice, already got those 5, so those aren't going to move. At least we got some idea of what's going to happen. Just load it up with everything. Actually, probably don't need everything. So what am I going to save? 385, 358. Alright. No, I'm too scared. I'm too scared. 30,000. Alright, is it gonna get it before the end of the year? Nope. Boom. And that's end of this video. So with this video, you gotta see me get up, do my third building, add some new buildings in, see some strategy. Fortunately, I should have been doing a lot better, but because of the update into the gameplay and stuff like that, is just kind of messed up things. So not making 90% games. My games aren't selling as much as they were, so these guys aren't making millions of dollars anymore. But that's mainly just because I was already established. When you make your own, when you start a new game over and you're going from the beginning to here, when you get back to this point, you should be doing pretty well. But also, as you can see, even though I'm playing in slow mode, I am in 1983 and I do barely got the third building. So even with slow mode, you could make mistakes and mess up. I honestly would suggest to everyone who's starting Legendary for the first time to put it in slow. At the beginning, it may seem kind of easy, but as you can see from my year 1, that it still does take a little bit. And you can lose. You can definitely lose on slow, especially if you're not expanding quickly. I have to expand to the third building by the time it gets up here. Otherwise, when it comes to making A games and stuff like that, it will take months to make that thing. When I expand here, this is going to basically stay the same. This is just going to get moved over. Music studio is going to get moved over to here. And then this fourth expansion is mainly just to double this up, double that up, and double that up. And then get one more training room in to start training people. So I really need to get into this one as soon as possible in order for there to be, in order to keep up. Because once I move up to here, I basically turn this whole section into a development room. And it's just insane. So we'll come across that when we get there. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel by the time I get the fourth building and stuff like that. If I want to start over, because I'm sure there's going to be more game updates. We'll see how far I can get with this, because with the game changes, I may not be able to get as much money. I mean, I'm definitely going to be relying on A games and double A's and stuff like that, so that'll help out. But it's not going to be the way I wanted it to be. So let's look at the finances. So with this year, we definitely have building costs and item costs. And development, 4.7, not bad. Employees are at $1.4 million. Man, imagine if we had that other guy. I mean, I guess it just go to 150. Man, we already do spend a lot on employees. Maybe I will add the guy in there. I mean, we already expanded. It's not like I have a bunch of other guys after him that I'm going to get after him. So maybe I will add in Alan Love. You know what? Just so... No, No, I'm gonna think about it some more, and then when I start the new game, if I add them in there, I'll add them in there. If not, then I won't. You know what? You convinced me. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll add them in there. I know this is probably a mistake, but probably not. I mean, he has what I need. I think he's worth. I think it'll be worth it. Let's go back to our finances. So that'll work. Real estate, 8 million. So that's what dropped all of this a lot. Game revenue, 6 million. Still making almost double what we're making with contract games. So they're basically, so that's actually really good. Commission work, look at that, 1.4 million. Commission work is mainly just from the music studios, graphic studios, and QA, just constantly doing those things. Sometimes you'll just get nothing but a bunch of small ones. You won't get a lot, and then sometimes you'll get a bunch of big ones and get them out of there. The main thing is like QA. So my main strategy is start leveling up my development office, get the game design and the programming maxed out, and then once that's all maxed out, then I'm gonna start working on game testing, because they take a lot longer when it comes to doing their commissions. So if I can get them doing commissions, then I probably would have had like at least another 200,000 to 500,000 more in commission work, and every little bit counts. It really does. And then items. Oh, that's from the little bit of items we sold, like the trees and stuff like that. And miscellaneous. Still not sure what that is. But, alright. Oh, I guess it's from when I sold the buildings, I guess. But that still doesn't make sense. I don't remember selling anything. Weird. Anyways, so there's that. And then let's compare it to other years. Man. Whew. Look at that. Well, we almost made the same amount of revenue from last year. It's a little bit less, but that's only because we got hit with the game update, so our games weren't selling as well, weren't as big. So unfortunately, that's going to slow us down a little bit. But luckily we're in slow mode, so we're going to be able to recover from that pretty easily. Expenses, the main thing from that is we expanded to the next building, and that was 8 million in itself. So we actually probably should have went at least 2 million positive, maybe 2.5 million. Yeah, because if you drop that by 8, that's 9. Drop that by 4, 2. So that'd be 9.2. Well, 9.3 basically. So then that'll be 2.5. Yeah. So we basically went 2.5 positive, which is good. Not as good as we did the year before, and that's also not including all the money we spent in making new studios and things like that. So every little bit adds up, and we did a great job. We have 1.3 million in the bank. We have no loans taken out, or do I? Ooh, actually, did I pay that loan back? Am I still paying off that? Nope. Okay, cool. I always got to double check with stuff like that, because sometimes I just forget. Especially since I said like I did this video multiple times. And it's just, I guess that's just sometimes what happens. So hopefully next time, whether I screw up or not, I'm not going to exit out of the video. If I exit out of the video on accident and I had a pretty decent video, then the second time I play and I screw up, I'm not going to accept that screw up when I did pretty decent. I want to do at least equal, slightly less, or slightly better. Actually, in this case, I did better than that other video. Good. But anyways, so this is the end of my video. Yutterh, signing